All right. I'm just gonna finish this ice cream pop while we're writing. All right. Okay. All right, go ahead, place the lights. Be happy, little bots. There you go. Oh, I left the drills in the train, didn't I? Are we getting any drilling at all? Yeah. Yeah, tiny bits. Well, something's happening. Power production is still minuscule. But hopefully we will begin to fix that. What did I set as a requester writer threshold here? 10,000. Right? Okay, let's build this out. Of course, this is not going to help with our power problems, but really hoping to build something new and exciting this stream. Instead, we're going to spend much of it fighting this coal crisis. But such is life. We don't need you. You're completely unnecessary, as are you. Thanks, autosave. Timely. Don't really need this one either. Which means you can go right here. Now, of course, it would be nice if you actually, you know, did something, but wow, there's not even enough power to put them in the boxes. Sigh. Alright, let's go back over to carbon and steal some more from the belts there, in the hopes of getting this jump started a bit. Of course, this is quite a ways down the road from anything. Maybe I should have bypassed some of this and taken it out, but this is, you know, this patch was meant to be feeding this array here, making carbon. I could hook up another coal patch if needed, but for now I just want to go over here and steal all of their actually, you know what? Let's do this, because this will make life easier. We'll rebuild this later. There, that'll drain all of that into a box, so we can conveniently pick it up in one go. Meanwhile, we'll dump all this in here. Okay. Just waiting for this to finish. Is this just caught in a circle here? It's slowly being taken out of there. Not a ton. Not a ton. Need a train. A wagon. I think there's one in the wagon. And if that sounded recursive, I guess it was. Okay, there's all my stuff. Just gotta get it back up and running and then we'll be okay, but the death spirals are really difficult to work your way out. They're really, really difficult. Alright, how much do you have? Tiny bit, go. Yeah. Well done there. Oh, train. Okay. That should hopefully bring some power on. And the problem is we're still only producing what, a fifth of what we need, because I just fed 1.5 arrays and we're running on 5 arrays. So that was a quarter or so of, right, I fed 3 out of 10, a little more than a third. We just dropped a train load in, but that's again minuscule amount, although at least that will go to all of the arrays. Have to, of course these guys are barely able to pick it up and feed it. Got more coming up, so our power is coming up. We're now at, almost half power, but we're out of coal. I think I have to start shedding loads. That's very unfortunate, but I don't see a choice. I think we need to start taking some mines out of production. Yeah. This is a good candidate for it. Okay, let's do that. Something something when the devil drives kind of thing. Where is this? This is titanium and utility. How are we doing over here? Good. Something. Go. There's some, it's there. Okay, emergency measures. Real emergency measures. Load shedding. Oops. There. We've just cut that off power, so it no longer needs electricity. I left all my stuff back at base. You can go get it while I look for other places that are easy to load shed. The oil field here is not a big deal to kill. Ditto this coal patch. Let's see, that's gonna be shuttle transfer utility, okay. We'll do that. These are gonna be a little tricky. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe we can kill them as well. Alright, how's it going down here? You are all running, probably not at full speed, but so yeah, clearly not. But something. And you're loading. What's our status here? 7.2. We need to get it to like 10 so that it triggers. So let's go load shed a little bit more. Probably standing right on the train track is not the best idea. Go to shuttle transfer. And meanwhile, what's going on over in coal land? How much coal do you have? Okay, good enough, go. Okay, we're going to cut off this oil field, which is kind of a shame, but again, needs to be done. Yep. Are you not totally cut off? Oh no, you've got all this, I have to cut you off a lot closer than that. Basically this one here needs to go. Replace that when we come back. And then I wanted to shed this mine here. And do that as well. Simply by taking out one of these. Yep. Let's cut off. The problem, of course, is we're once again in a situation where we don't have go to base. We're once again in the spiral situation where there's so little electricity that we can't even unload a train. Sitting there with material on it and unable to unload. No, not a lot of material, but still. Bit of coal, tiny bit of power coming in. let's what's happening on the next train? Right, go. Alright. We are gonna go to Carbon. What else can we load shut? Again, I don't want to shut that down. Could shut down this entire operation. That's probably worth doing. It's only a couple of power lines. Die. Oh. We have slightly more than an inventory full. Well, if that was unlocked, it might have been different. Train car. Another train car. Okay, a bit more. That's good, that's good. Fair amount of coal. The stations supplying coal. Yeah. No kidding. Alright, I want you to take me right here. And wait a while. Am I right that this is only connected by that? I am. Okay. We're gonna drop power to that. And drop power to this. And then come back around. Yeah, that cut this section off completely. Now, of course, we're gonna have to remember who to turn back on when we ready to reactivate things. Okay. Base utility, please. Nope, nope, nope. That didn't draw. Wait, that's a ghost. Right? Yeah. So why is it showing me that it's there? Oh, that's reaching all the way across. Ah. Come on back here. These things are much closer together than need be. Yeah, these are errors. Many of them, some of them are real. Many of them are because of the power issue. Hopefully once we drop this and bring in that big load, maybe that'll help us stabilize things. There we go. Alright, base utility, we don't need you. There we go. Alright. Let's get some coal in there. And I'm purposefully not emptying my inventory because I don't want to dump all of the coal in one go. I want to do it in batches because I want to get some coal to all of the boilers rather than a whole lot of coal to a small amount, because our limitation is not just in not just in terms of amount of coal, but in terms of peak power. We need to bring our peak power up. That means getting a lot of these up simultaneously so that things start working at full speed. You know what? We're also going to stop science because there's no reason to do that, to be running that. That was probably should have been done immediately, but I did not think about it. How's coal over here doing? You have 1.5k, go. And admittedly that's like one inventory's load worth that we're taking, but still. That's needs to be brought in. Okay, 2 arrays up. Whether they will burn through that coal faster than I can carry it around, I don't know. 2.5 arrays up, that's half our power. Well, getting there, if we could just get a little bit more online. And that's the last of our coal. We can feed this one more line of plants and hope that that's sufficient. So we've got all this running, and this is not running yet. Just noticed that there's a missing pipe, which is not really important, but just, you know, something I noticed. Alright, how are we doing on power? We are actually positive power. Not for long, but we are, which means everything is running at full tilt. Which means, hopefully, this will... wrong array. This array. Which hopefully means this will... oh, this is filling. We've got a train in. We've got a train in that is starting to fill. Why? Oh, why is it not? And we didn't hook something up. Okay, let's go over there and fix it. That's no good. That's really no good. Utility, please. Right, meanwhile, how's the trains over here? You've got 5K. Beautiful, go. Because you're actually working on at a reasonable pace. That's good. We're happy with that. This is still, and we're already running down. And we're back at below. Start getting some of those LTN trains of coal in. That will help a great deal. Certainly will. Solar is definitely an option. The problem with solar is accumulators. So I set up in Factory Planner here what I would need to produce. So, and the solar panels themselves are not a problem. The problem is if I set my accumulators production to anything reasonable, like say not even 1 per second, 0.1 per second, then I need this thing here, heavy coils, which would require a let's see, why is this not giving me what I want? There, if I set it to 1 per second, right, then in order to produce it, one of the ingredients is these heavy coils. I need almost 10 belts of copper, 2 belts of cable, 2 belts of steel cable, and a belt and a bit of steel tubes in terms of red belts. Super expensive. You know, it's one of the next things I need to build, but, you know, if I drop that to 0.1, I've got a little bit more manageable resource costs, but they're very slow and expensive, and that's the limiting factor. Okay, I did not hook this up because I did not hook this up. I need a cable, doesn't matter what color it is, going right here. Thanks, autosave. No, that did not trigger. Nope. Because that's not correct. Train timed out, great. Okay, we need to feed onto this. The reversing train. I'm using this blueprint and it's wrong. That needed to be a red wire. There we go. That's good. So yeah, that's the problem. My plan was actually to work on nuclear rather than solar, because nuclear is just regular stuff. I just finished building the blue circuits for producing, which I would need for nuclear. Of course, I need them in ridiculously huge amounts. Or rather, they require a ridiculously huge amount to produce, especially these. There's 3 levels of each circuit in this mod pack. There's circuits, controllers, and computers, you know, green, red, blue for each one. And these blue computers are very, very hard to produce. And of course, actually this requires, yeah, the nuclear plants require the blue computers. The steam turbines require the blue controllers, and the centrifuges require red computers. Yes, that is true. And use steam. That's, you know, that's a really good idea. I maybe I will do that. You know, I really like that. Because all we need to just produce solar is the small chassis. Yeah, we have all this. You know what? I hadn't thought of using the steam storage. I like that. I like that a lot. I think we may have to do that. But first we gotta get out of this death spiral. And we're once again... They're moving, barely moving. I don't want to manually reset this train. I will if I have to. How's this one doing? Oh, you have tons, but we're gonna have to manually restart you again. Ugh, that's even with all the load shedding. Thank you, Inconspicuous Leopard. That's a really good idea. It had not occurred to me. I do have a tiny amount of Steam storage set up, but that was mostly just for, you know, peaks. I have like 4 tanks at the end of each array. There's no reason I couldn't expand that. But again, I gotta stabilize power first. Is there anything else I could cut? I could cut this. I could cut this power plant here. I mean, I could cut the base off entirely. But then, no, because the coal is powered through the base, there's no direct line. Again, I could run a line there. No, there's an idea. I may have to do that. In a minute. Where's the car? I want the car. Do I have the car in here? Yes. Oops. Okay. Train car, there it is. Yes, thank you. To save, you know what? Let's bring that and let's bring the robots so they can fix whatever I'm crashing into. Why aren't you? Oh, I had them off for a minute. Yep, go fix that. Let's get the rest of this coal. Good enough. That's a fair amount of coal that we can bring back to... Did I wreck something over here that needed fixing? Well, now I did. Oh, it was over here. Sure, let's put one more bar on it. It's gonna be a little bit slow, but that's okay. There we go. Alright, go to base, please. Alright, what's going on over here? This train is not getting loaded. Oh, it's got power. It's interesting. Oh, we're actually starting to run. That's great. Do we have enough? We're producing a little bit. Okay, okay, things are starting to get better. I think shedding those loads helped. Okay, let's dump all our stuff again. Let's see, where are things not running? Things are not running over here. Well, basically everywhere. Right. missing a steam engine there. Should probably get one, but that's not the top priority. Oh, things are running. Are they all running? That array's running. These arrays have a... Oh, they're getting there. I think we can dump our stuff into the boxes here rather than into the guys directly. It's exciting. Okay. That's actually a useful buffer amount. And that's all the coal we had in there. Excellent. Okay, and you've got more incoming from LTN. There's that one which is not LTN'd. You've got at least one coming in via LTN. How are we doing on coal over here? It's basically at 0, just filling this train as fast as it can, but it's already got 23k. It's yeah, stuff. Just go. Okay. We are back at power. Look at that. Now, obviously, we've shed production, but we've recovered it. Hey, Haralanth, it's going better. I had I inadvertently created a power death spiral, which we've just about climbed out of. That was the last 2 hours of the stream. But now things are looking better. I did have to disconnect an awful lot of things to get our power stabilized. And another person in chat gave me an excellent suggestion for fixing certain things, so we will get to work on that in pretty much right now. So, train, take me to the shuttle transfer, and actually, no, the shuttle is right here. Stop, go back to base utility. I'm not gonna reconnect everything quite yet. I want to make sure power is fully stable. But I can start working on those solar panels that we were talking about. So, take me over here, please. Got full power running. Not quite. We're not quite getting enough coal in here yet, but that's gonna fix itself as it fills up. Yep. There we go. That's spreading. So a few power plants are not running. And got plenty of power, but that's of course with most of our mines and a good bit of smelting disconnected from production. As I said, we're gonna let it stabilize a bit. Got a few minutes to build out a solar array. I'm gonna get rid of that because I'm hoping that's been resolved. And we've got some productivity modules which will help with some things. Okay, so we wanted to build production of solar panels. And there's solar array panels and solar array, and I don't know completely what the difference is. and the solar panels are made out of the solar arrays are made out of solar panels, so clearly they have more power. It's basically a solar array is basically 4 solar panels connected together with a junction box and an advanced circuit. These produce 300 kilowatts, these produce 75 kilowatts. So, you know, I'm not sure whether that's worth it, but we're gonna check it out. So, we need 5 or so assemblers to make, no, for solar panels. We need 8 assemblers to make that. So let's drop an assembler. Ah, I left all my stuff behind. Ah, gotta go get it. Bad me. That was silly. And actually it is 10:38, which means it's time for my second and final break. I try to take them on the half hours. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to save, just in case we get attacked by biters. I don't think we will. I'm going to send us back to where we needed to be, and while we're driving I will take a quick break.